They say the Arctic changes you, but no one warns you about how quiet it can get after everyone else is gone. I'd been alone in the research outpost for 6 days, living off ration packs and stale coffee, when the radio started flickering to life with static and half words. It was our pilot, Sam, his voice warped by interference, but unmistakably his. He'd vanished during a supply run, swallowed by a whiteout blizzard, and we'd given up hope days ago. But now, every night, I'd hear him crackle through the static, "Come in. Coordinates. Home." Each time, the numbers changed, growing closer, as though he was moving across the ice. I followed the signals, mapping them on the frosted wall with trembling hands. The numbers drew a spiraling path, closing in on our outpost. My only company was the wind screaming outside and Sam's broken pleas through the radio, begging me not to let him freeze. On the 7th night, his voice sharpened, the static fading, and I realized he was right outside, his boots crunching on the ice, his breath fogging up the window. I wanted to run, but he kept repeating the same phrase, "Let me in. You'll see where home really is." Something in his voice was off, too calm, too cold. I barricaded the door, clutching the emergency flare gun, my mind racing. Then, the radio hissed again. This time, the transmission was coming from inside the outpost. I spun around, heart pounding, and saw my own breath hanging in the air, too thick for the room's warmth. Sam's voice whispered from behind me, low and urgent, "Don't turn around, or you'll never leave. Listen to the coordinates." I froze, every instinct screaming at me to run, but my legs wouldn't move. He recited the numbers, slowly, almost lovingly. As he finished, I felt something icy trace the back of my neck. I shut my eyes, desperate not to look back, but I understood now. The coordinates weren't for rescue, but for something else. A way home, yes, but not my home. The last thing I heard before the world went silent was Sam's voice, right in my ear, whispering, "You're with us now." The Arctic is still quiet, but now I know why. On some nights, you can still hear the coordinates, calling someone else home.